Hi everyone, welcome to KEYPOWER Live Show. This is Sophie from KEYPOWER. KEYPOWER is the professional manufacturer of generator, load banks, and water pump. Today, my topic is not talking about our main products. Today, we will have a special live show for one international leading brand for alternator, Leroy Somer. Of course, I'm just a sales for our KEYPOWER products. I'm not familiar and professional in Leroy Somer alternator. So I invite one experienced and professional product manager from Leroy Somer to sponsor me. This is Vincent. Welcome, Vincent.
Thanks, Sophie, and hello everyone. This is Vincent Liu, the product manager of Leroy Somer Asia, and I'm glad to be here. And great, first of all, thanks for this great opportunity from KEYPOWER and Keep to Leroy Somer, and invite Leroy Somer to join this live stream special section for Leroy Somer introduction. And about Leroy Somer, maybe some of you have heard that, maybe some of you know, but who is Leroy Somer and what's the products of Leroy Somer and what's the advantage of Leroy Somer products? I will try to answer all these questions during today's presentation.
Yeah, for our friends, if you have any questions about alternator and about Leroy Somer, welcome to contact us by message online or after this show. Mr. Vincent and his team will be very happy to support you and answer your questions.
Yeah, exactly.
And at first, we will show you the video of Leroy Somer and give you a brief introduction of Leroy Somer. Now, let's have a video first. Okay.
Nidec Leroy Somer was founded in 1919, and to this day, the company is still registered in Angoulême in southwestern France. It has a total of 10 production sites, with customer and product support being managed by an international network of 80 sales and service centers. These centers are capable of offering 24-hour, uninterrupted worldwide sales support and technical assistance. 1 in every 4 alternators throughout the world is made by Leroy Somer. Leroy Somer Electrotechnique Fuzhou Company Limited is an important production base for the Asia-Pacific region and has nearly 34,000 square meters of manufacturing floor space. Leroy Somer Fuzhou manufactures alternators in accordance with product design, technology standards, and quality control systems imposed by Leroy Somer France and North America. The Leroy Somer Fuzhou plant produces both industrial series and power alternators from 10 to 15,000 kilowatts. Heavy investment has been made in large-scale automation for the Fuzhou facility, especially for the range from 10 to 150 kilowatts, where the process is fully automated. The automatic line includes automatic winding, insertion, binding, and testing equipment. All key parameters are checked by the equipment, greatly enhancing production capacity and production efficiency of the plant, but also ensuring product quality and stability. Medium and high voltage alternators are built to suit the exact needs of the end users. Modular configuration, adapted performances, accessories. The most critical process is the manufacturing of high voltage coils, which requires strict quality control. Coil looping, taping, forming and finishing are done in a hydrostatic environment. In addition to coil manufacturing, the vacuum pressure impregnation process includes several quality checks to ensure winding longevity. Leroy Somer alternators feature cutting-edge technologies. The patented AREP excitation, auxiliary winding regulation excitation principle, for high short circuit and starting capabilities, permanent magnet inserts to ensure voltage buildup, a load acceptance module to help engines cope with load impacts, With strong research and development capabilities and expertise, Leroy Somer designs products that can meet the requirements and certifications of all applications. Leroy Somer industrial product range includes TAL and LSA series from 10 kilowatts to 2,000 kilowatts. Power alternators are designed to customer orders with an output of 1 to 25 megawatts, with voltage up to 15 kilowatts, compatible with all prime movers such as gas, steam, hydro, or wind turbines. Leroy Somer alternators are widely used in residential and commercial buildings, power plants, nuclear facilities, hydropower, rail, internet data center, oil and gas, and military facilities. Its alternators are compatible with all international prime engine brands as well as Chinese domestic brands. Wind turbines and marine alternators that meet the technical standards of all classification society are also available. Leroy Somer pays the utmost attention to the well-being of its employees, providing a healthy and safe working environment, as well as a range of activities to promote cohesion with the entire organization. Leroy Somer supports several charitable causes in Fuzhou and the surrounding region, and has even created its own charity association, giving back to the community and striving to fulfill its responsibility towards those less fortunate. Nidec Leroy Somer, the world-leading specialist in alternators.
Now, welcome back. Now, Vincent will give you our detailed and professional introduction to Leroy Somer. Now, start.
Yes, thanks, Sophie. And good video, right? So next I will introduce about the questions I mentioned before. Who is Leroy Somer and what's the products of Leroy Somer and what's the advantage of Leroy Somer products? First, we will move to the first part. And who is Leroy Somer? And I will use some highlight numbers to get a big picture of this company. And first of all, Leroy Somer was founded in 1919 in Angoulême, a small town in France. And there are two brands under Leroy Somer company. One is called Leroy Somer, one is called KEYPOWER Engineering. And KEYPOWER Engineering is mainly served for America regions, and customers include like Latin America and North America. And there are more than 120 active patents by Leroy Somer. And as an international company, we pass almost all the standards and certificates for the products, for the quality, and also some special applications like marine. And there are more than 3,500 employees globally, with more than 20 official offices in the world. And about service centers, there are over 80 service centers in over 40 countries. And about the power range of our generator, it is up to 25 megawatt. And if looking at the sales of Leroy Somer by the regions, can see that around 40% is from America, and 40% is from Europe, Middle East, and Africa, and another 20% is from Asia Pacific. If looking at the business by the product range, can see around 65% is from low voltage product, and 35% is from medium and high voltage product.
Oh, yeah. Usually we just offer the low voltage generator, but we also can supply the medium and high voltage generator. And last 2 weeks we cooperate with Leroy Somer and create a new product, DC generator for telecom. Yeah. We also can customize products. Not only offer the low voltage generator, we also can offer high voltage, middle voltage, and also DC telecom generator. Yeah.
And about the history of companies, there are two different history storylines here actually. And one is for Leroy Somer, which was founded in 1919 in France. And another storyline is for KEYPOWER Engineering, which was founded in 1926 in USA. And with keep investment and growing, for example, like Leroy Somer was extend the business to whole Europe and same for KEYPOWER Engineering as well, that they're doing extend the business in USA. Yeah. And the closing point for these two storylines here is in 1990, Leroy Somer was acquired by Amazon, and also in 1999, KEYPOWER Engineering was acquired by Amazon as well. So with these two companies and two big alternator brands, Amazon just set up called Leroy Somer EPG division in 2014. EPG is short for electric power generation. So it's a new business unit. And in 2017, the Nidec, a very huge Japanese company, which the headquarters is in Tokyo and founded in 1973, and just acquired Leroy Somer, this whole division, EPG division, in 2017. And if count from 1919, actually last year is our 100 years anniversary in 2019. So until this year, actually, Leroy Somer is over 100 years old.
Yeah, it is a century-old brand. In China, we call it 百年老字号. It is very trustable brand. Yeah. The Leroy Somer is acquired by Amazon in 1990, acquired by the Nidec in 2017.
Yes.
So it is a good combination, the different technology from the American and Japan and also the Europe. Yeah, it is a good technology integration. Yeah.
Yes, actually, as you know, the Japanese company is always focused on the detail.
Yeah.
And for Europe and also for the style of American company, they have open mindset and like to do the innovation. But of course, it's also same for Japanese company. Yeah. So actually, Leroy Somer is like a combine all the good things together and a very international company.
Yeah. So Leroy Somer products will be much more better.
Yes.
Yeah.
And here is about the factories of Leroy Somer. There are 10 main factories in the world and to serve 4 main markets. From left to right, you can see there are 3 factories in America region to serve the American market and American customers. Include like Lexington in Reynosa, Lexington in USA, Reynosa in Mexico, also Mankato in USA. And at the middle, there are 4 factories, main factories in Europe to serve the Europe markets, include 2 in France, 1 in Czech Republic, and 1 in Romania. And there are 2 factories in India to serve the Indian market. And also, the last one, there are 1 factories in Fuzhou, China to serve the whole Asia Pacific market. And one thing highlight here is Fuzhou factory is the one that can deal with not only low voltage but also mid and high voltage products. Means that no matter customer want the low voltage product or mid and high voltage product or solutions, Fuzhou have capability to provide all of the solutions for those kind of product.
Yes. And also, Fuzhou factory is not only served for China, it is also served for the Pacific, Asia Pacific regions and the nearby countries.
Yes, and if you buy the genset from our China or Asia partners like KEYPOWER with Leroy Somer alternators, normally the product will be supplied by Fuzhou. Which, as I mentioned, have a strong capability to deal with low voltage and mid and high voltage. And for the international compliance, actually, as I mentioned, that Leroy Somer is an international company, and we have passed almost all the common standards and certificate for the quality for the products, like UL, IEC, CSA, CE, and also for some special applications
Yes.
like marines.
Yeah.
And we pass almost all the common like certificate from the marine classification societies, include like ABS, KR,
Yeah.
and DMEGL, CCS, and so on. A lot. Even for some very dedicated like BKI for Indonesia, we have to do the certificate as well.
Yes, yes.
And with more than 100 years experience, actually, Leroy Somer can provide our customers with comprehensive solutions
Yeah.
and service and technical support.
Yeah.
And we have dealt a lot of cases, include for different applications. And here just list some of them here.
Yeah.
Actually, it's almost cover all the alternator market.
Yeah, I know.
Application of alternators.
Yeah, Leroy Somer can offer a turnkey solution for all generators.
Yeah. The first row include like commercial, industrial, building construction, telecom, data center. Data center is quite hot and like growing point for China and some other regions as well.
Yeah.
And even nuclear,
Yeah.
which is like high demanding for the quality, durability, and so on. Yeah.
Yeah.
And first row is mainly like standby application.
Yeah.
And second row is mainly for applied generation applications,
Yeah.
include like prime power plants, hydro, mining, gas, oil and gas onshore and offshore.
Yeah.
And the third row is mainly for the some special applications, include like marine, defense.
Yeah.
We have supplied the alternative to the military.
Yeah.
And tractions for some big truck, for mining truck.
Oh, yeah.
And railway and aviation.
Yeah.
The machine for aviation is quite special because the frequency of the aviation machine is around
different, very high.
It's 400 hertz.
Yeah.
It's totally different compared with the normal 50 hertz and 60 hertz.
Yes,
I know. So it's very special.
Yeah, we also offer the low banks to aviation. Yeah, it is special. The voltage and also the frequency is special different. Yeah. We have to offer the special solution for this kind of field. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And here is some partners. Brand.
I found KEYPOWER.
Yeah, KEYPOWER, of course. and Leroy Somer actually have a lot of to have the relationship and have business with a lot of like famous brands of genset manufacturers, engine builders, and project leaders, and can see KEYPOWER, of course, at the center. Yeah. And also like Caterpillar and Wärtsilä for marine, and also NTU. Mitsubishi,
all of international famous brand.
Yes. And about service, maybe most of you will very care about that.
Yeah.
And actually, globally, we have over 470 like service contact around the world.
Yeah.
Include not only our old factory or old service center, but also the authorized distributors and authorized service centers.
Service centers.
And you can here is an internet link address here, and you can just type in the search engine or the address as acim.midec.com and visit the generator section and visit the service section.
Oh, okay. So some customer and user, if they need the after sales report, they can on the internet to search this website.
Yes. You can just use the search engine.
Yeah,
in that page, and to find the most close contact around your location, and raise the ticket if you need the service support and ask for the spare parts and even some questions and complaint.
It's very convenient. Yeah.
And for service, we always follow the fast response system, which means that we call that 244 system, and which means is the telephone consultant will be available for 24 hours every day, and we will respond by phone within 4 hours after getting your questions, and even the complaint. Yes. And our service engineer will arrive at the customer side within 1 or 2 days if in domestic, and will be a little bit longer if overseas. If
Yeah,
it's overseas, yeah, depends on the location.
Yeah, but for our KEYPOWER factory, we are all located in Fuzhou, so we can get the support from Leroy Somer
Yes.
very convenient. Maybe
Yes.
1 hour, 2 hours, the technicians will come here. Yeah.
Yes, we are neighborhood actually. And about the service product, and our service engineer is not only just repairing the things, but can do a lot like commissioning, which could make sure that our machine be always at the best condition when it really go to fail or really go to the war. And downstairs is like monitoring and also the data collection to check and analyze if there are any like potential risk in the field.
Oh, yeah.
And also training, we can offer the training for your service team, for your operation workers, and also maintenance, and like cars. Actually, I just like cars to always make sure that the condition of working condition of the machines.
Yeah.
And expertise, it means that when you got some very complicated warranty issue or that issue may need some special tools or special equipment to deal with, and we will send our expert to the field with the tools or with the equipment or even just call back the machine to our factory to deal with that with the equipment and tools.
It is deal with the complicated case, special project like our DC, create the DC generator for telecom. Leroy Somer will come to our factory to do the commission and also the training, and also help us to deal with some problem about the assembly. Yeah.
Yes. And the last one is return service, which is mainly help to renew your machine.
Yeah.
Like painting outside and upgrade some components inside, like AVR and something else. Return, just renew your machine.
Your company have so much rich experience in internals of alternator. You can do anything. Rebuild a new alternator. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And another service product we call the Genesis, which is more or less like a remote power management system. And compared with the normal Leroy Somer products, you just need to add some hardware and software and utilize the cloud service. And with those kind of things, you can do the remote monitoring and also the data collection for not only just alternator, but also like engine, like motors, batteries, and even for the fuel usages, such kind of info. And it's more or less like a digital solution. And because currently we see the trend of global is moving to digital solution. And more customers is asking for like a remote monitoring, remote control solution.
For our customers, some customers is for rental, so they need to monitor the generator, so they maybe need order this special alternator for their generator.
Yes. And for Leroy Somer public media, information in public media, as I mentioned, that we have a main page, and again, the address is acin.nidec.com, and you can just click in, and there are all the news about the company structure, about the new products, about the product introduction, and even about some new business case, new success stories we'll share in that main page, and also those kind of information we will share in public media, include like LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter in English, and also WeChat in Chinese. So as a summary, in one sentence to tell about who is Leroy Somer. Leroy Somer is a French company. And we don't sell luxury things. We sell alternators. And at the power range from 8 to 25 8 kilowatt to 25 megawatts. At this power range, Leroy Somer is one of the leading alternator players in the world. And we have more than 100 years experience to provide our customers with comprehensive solutions, service, and the products. And as if you buy the genset from the Chinese or Asia partners like KEYPOWER
Yeah.
with Leroy Somer products, we
Yeah.
will supply, as I mentioned, we will supply the products
Yeah.
from Fuzhou. So I will use several minutes to introduce the Fuzhou factories.
Yeah.
And about the Fuzhou history, actually Fuzhou factory was founded in 1995, and until this year is around 25 years old.
Nearly
And as I
25
mentioned,
years here, history and located in Fuzhou.
yeah, located in Fuzhou.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned, Fuzhou is the one that can produce the not only low voltage but also medium high voltage products.
Yeah, the full series
Yeah.
of alternator. Yeah.
And the total area of Fuzhou factory is around 33,000 square meter
meter.
and 900 employees total.
Yeah.
And strategic investment to serve Asia Pacific market and
Yeah.
customers. And just show some pictures of the production lights.
Yeah.
And for low voltage production lights, we keep investment for the automation technology and to make sure the capacity for production and also make sure the excellent quality.
Yeah.
And here just also the low voltage production line for LSA.
Yeah.
And here is the VPI process I will introduce later.
Yeah, this one is VPI. It
Yeah.
is special technology.
Yeah. And also this the test line for the tail range.
Yeah.
And for me and high voltage, and actually what Fuzhou doing is to investment more for the equipment and facility, like test bench, and like the room for the winding material process. And so with such with those investment, currently Fuzhou can do bigger and bigger machine. Is like a timeline until nowadays Fuzhou can do. The voltage will be up to like 30.8 thousand volt.
Wow.
And the power is around 50 megawatt.
Wow. It is.
And the weight is 3010. Actually, it's quite big, big, huge machine.
Yeah. So Leroy Somer is still under the expansion of the production line.
Yeah. And here is some pictures for the energy status winding process.
Yeah.
Include the facility that I mentioned for the winding for energy products. It's a special facility. There's a room that constants the temperature and the humidity is constant. We keep the temperature is around like 22, 23 degrees for whole year.
For whole year.
Yeah, to keep the quality of the material for winding.
Yeah.
And that's the VPI.
Yeah.
And we have 3 VPI to deal with different size of machines and like a very big one and for small one.
Yeah.
VPI is short for the vacuum pressure impregnation. It's a process to get the protection points for the winding and to increase the machine longevity.
Yeah. Oh, so it is a good way, good process to improve the insulation level.
Yes.
Yeah.
And here is some pictures to show the equipment for and test bench for the energy product.
Yeah.
And for example, like the balancing machine for the 14-ton rotor, and also some other test bench.
Yeah.
So we will, after introduce company, after telling who is Leroy Somer, we will move to the next part about what's the products of Leroy Somer.
Yeah.
And about the product line, actually globally, Leroy Somer, the product of Leroy Somer could be divided into 3 different lines. One is low voltage, include TEL series, TEL series and LSA series.
Yeah, these 2 series I'm pretty familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, and second line is the mid and high voltage product lines for LSA series.
Yeah.
And also the third product line is KEYPOWER product, which is mainly medium and high voltage product.
Okay.
Because as I mentioned, the KEYPOWER product is mainly mainly serve for American market, Latin America, North America, and actually before the merging, KEYPOWER and Leroy Somer is two different brands and two different company, and so the design of the product will be slightly different.
A little different.
Yeah, so we divide in two different product line.
Okay.
Even they are all for mid and high voltage.
Yeah, so this cathode product is offered. The cathode product is served for American market.
Yeah, mainly for America.
This LSA medium and high voltage is
mainly could serve for all the other
all the whole world.
Yeah. But of course, if you want the KEYPOWER products in Asia, we can offer as well.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because KEYPOWER is good at some like a very heavy customized product.
Okay.
And for example, like oil and gas and some very extreme applications.
Yeah. So you mean this LSA and the cathode, the medium and the high voltage alternator can supply all whole the world. Just the customer preferred, like the American customer preferred cathode blade.
Yes.
Yeah, the cathode design, and it is a little different.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. And if back to the low voltage product range, LSA series, if take 50 Hz 400 volt as examples, the LSA low voltage range, the power of LSA low voltage range is covered from 10 kVA to 4,320 kVA, which is around 8 kilowatt to 3,500 kilowatt.
Wow.
And Leroy Somer can offer 3 different excitation systems, include shunt, PNG, and AIP. Shunt and PNG is quite popular in alternator market actually, and AIP is the patented excitation by Leroy Somer, and I will introduce the detail in later slide.
Yeah.
And with 3 different excitation systems, Leroy Somer can also the different AVR, Leroy Somer AVR series.
Yeah, you also independent technology for AVR.
Yes, because with the know-how of alternators, we think that to design and create the AVR by ourselves will be much better.
Yeah.
And can measure the whole machine, include whole alternator was better. Yeah. And just one more thing to highlight here is can see if at 400 volts voltage level, the highest power of LSA low voltage product is 4,320.
Yeah.
And at this highest power, and at 400 volt low voltage, which means that the current of this machine will be very high.
Yeah. It's
the
very
current
dangerous.
will be up to like 6,300 ampere.
Yeah.
And and such kind of machine need to do the special design for terminal box, for cable, and for the connect weights. And just want to highlight things that even for low voltage, Leroy Somer also have a technical capability to provide such kind of solutions.
It is great. Yeah, so just the low voltage, like other alternator supplier can do the H class isolation, but Leroy Somer can also offer the H class insulation for medium and high voltage alternator.
Yes, exactly. For here is for tail A range, and also take 50 Hz 400 volts as examples. The power of tail A range could cover from 13 kVA to 1,000 kVA, which is around 10 kilowatt to 800 kilowatt. Since that for tail A, we can also offer 3 different excitation systems, include shunt, include PNG, and also AIP, which is patented by Leroy Somer. And with different excitation system, also we can offer different AVR as well, which created by Leroy Somer. Leroy Somer AVR series. And for NHV alternator, medium high voltage, actually majority of the case for NHV is mainly like customization. So just list the range here. And 2 numbers highlight globally. For NHV, Leroy Somer can offer the voltage up to 15,000 volts and power up to 25 megawatt.
Yeah.
And from Fuzhou, Fuzhou, the voltage, as I mentioned, is up to 13.8 thousand volts, and the power is up to 15 megawatt.
Wow.
And for customized selection range
Yeah.
for medium high voltage,
Yeah.
some basic things like the pulse, like the driver rotation speed,
Yeah.
like the voltage with different power, all these things could be selected.
Yeah.
And also some small detailed things like the space heater,
Yeah.
like the single bearing and double bearing, like the
Yeah.
IP protection level, and even for the terminal pulse extension solutions, and sensors for the vibration, for the temperature,
Oh, yeah.
in bearing, in the stator, such kind of
Yeah.
options.
Yeah. So some customer also need the parallel group kits for the parallel system, and also the space heater for some area the humidity is more than 90%.
Yes.
And some customer ask for the protection for the bearing and the welding, so they need the sensor to test the temperature of the bearing and the welding. So we also need this option, the spare parts.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And about the application and target, maybe some of you have concern about there is overlap between the LSA and TLA.
Yeah.
Actually, we call the TLA as standard product to serve the standard market, and like rental, like telecom, industrial, construction, hospital, school, and so on.
Yeah.
As we do the analysis and investigation, that such kind of standard market can cover almost like 80% of the total alternator markets. And with this standard range, TLA range, for such kind of application, we can make sure that we can offer the most competitive, include the price, include the quality, include other things that for such kind of application.
Yeah.
And TLA series we call the primary series, primary range, which can deal with extremely applications.
Yeah.
With the design buffer, and LSA series can do like a extension, design extension. For example, as I mentioned, that there's a lot of options could be added to LSA and do the customization.
Yeah.
And for example, like the IP protection level for marine and also for power plant and gas steam turbine, which will ask for very high vibration level. Means that the vibration have to be very, very small for such kind of application.
Yeah. So the LSA series is more functionable than TL. It can extend the function. Yeah.
It has more possibility to do the things, especially in the extreme applications.
Yeah.
And for the NH3 product, the application also we have a lot of experience to do with a lot of cases have been dealt with, include like oil and gas onshore, offshore, and nuclear in China, in Europe, and power plants, and also marine data center as well. And Leroy Somer has all AVR series, and what we're doing is move for digital, means that to launch the new digital AVR to replace the old analog AVR. Here just list three sales star, D350, which we launched last year, and D550, which we launched this year, like April or March, this year, and D70, which for the big machine.
Yeah, so this is all the new products of AVR.
Yes.
Yeah, and this one I want to know about this one AVR D550.
Yes.
Can you explain for us, because this AVR is just launched on 2 months ago.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. So I want to know about it. Know more about it.
Yes, yes. This one actually is quite new, and we just introduced to KEYPOWER and markets. And this one is the new one to replace the old one D510C.
Yeah.
And just in general, compared with the old one, the new one has more functions.
Yeah.
And better performance.
Yeah.
And more of the functions has been inserted in this new AVR. For example, the CT, the voltage dropping CT, that we insert such kind of function in D550.
Yeah.
Which means that if the alternator with D550, you can just have this AVR, will be enough.
Okay.
And if you have the alternator with the previous one, which is D510C, you have to add the additional components, like the CT for voltage dropping in the alternator to achieve the function, to make the function happen.
It is said that this new AVR, if we equip this new AVR, there is no need to add the additional option, like for the parallel system.
Yes,
like,
yes, exactly.
Usually, before I do the parallel system, we need upgrade the AVR, and also we need install the parallel droop kits, and also the controller we need change to the Deep Sea A610. The price is pretty costly. But if we install this new AVR, we no need to add this optional spare parts.
Yes.
It is a good way to simplify the parallel system, and also can save cost.
And we keep the same price for D550 to replace the old one D510C.
No need
the same price level.
No need additional charge.
Yes, of course.
Okay, it's great. It is good.
We try to bring all the benefit to customers.
I will recommend this one to our customers.
And another thing I want to highlight here is Leroy Somer AVR is not only suitable for Leroy Somer alternator, but also suitable for other alternators as well.
Well, it's a good way. If our AVR is easy broken parts in the alternator, because also many customers buy the AVR separated from our company, we can recommend as Leroy Somer AVR to them.
And we are welcome if you purchase our AVR to match your alternators, all alternators. Yes. And after talking about what's the products of Leroy Somer, we'll move to the third part. What are the advantages of our Leroy Somer products?
Yes.
And in general features, about general features, Leroy Somer products have so first of all have high power density. Which means that we can offer the same power with more compact size. Or say that we can offer the we can offer the more power. With the same size.
I see. And like if we equip the same power of the engine, if we matched with the Leroy Somer alternator, the energy exchange rate will up to more than 92% or 93%. But if we equip the same power with other brand alternator, like the Chinese brand alternator, the power will be low down, maybe just 88% of the total power.
Yes. And second is high efficiency, means that more power will be output with the same engine power input. And low reactancy will be better to handle the disruption loads. For example, like for the IDC, for the industrial data center, and also for some like telecom, such kind of application will be very good to use Leroy Somer product. And also high starting capability to limit the low voltage dropping, limit the voltage dropping. And also high starting capability will give the benefit for some special applications like the motor starting, like pumps.
Yeah.
When the
Yeah,
motor
because
starting.
the current for the starting up alternator is very strong. The
Yes.
current is very strong, so we need this function. Yeah.
Yes, and high reliability, and we are proud to say that the warranty rate of our product is very low, and also for me and high voltage products, we always use the modular design, which can make the structure more clean. And also perfect matching with popular engine brands, for example, like Caterpillar, like NTU, Perkins, and also even Weichai.
Yeah.
And we try to match their products at the beginning of our design phase.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
about the power, about the connectors. Yeah.
So the Leroy Somer alternator can match compatible for all the domestic brand and also international famous brand for of the engines.
Yes. Because we have a lot like a relationship and also have business with them globally for many years. Yeah. And with those features, and also with the 100 years experience and technical capability, we can say that we are able to provide our customers with most competitive and most professional solutions. And yes.
So that's why Leroy Somer became the first cars in the international manufacturer for alternator.
Thank you. And also 3 more competitive advantages will be shared here. The first one is AIEP, which short from like auxiliary regulation excitation principle. I have mentioned the AIP many times when doing previous presentation. In previous slide.
Yes, AIP is also a patent technology owned by Leroy Somer.
It's patented excitation system for more than 25 years by Leroy Somer.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned, that Leroy Somer can offer 3 different excitation systems, include shunt, PNG, and AIP. I think shunt and PNG is quite popular in the market.
Yes.
And the difference among these 3 excitation systems is the way that how to power AVR.
Yeah.
For shunt, AVR was powered by the alternator output phase voltage, means the from terminal.
Yeah.
And so it will have the same like a voltage, and same will be same stage as alternator. For example, if the alternator get the distortion load, the same will impact the AVR.
Yeah. So if the generator is get the circuit short circuit, this AVR will broken.
Yes. And this AVR when the shunt meet the short circuit, the whole machine, whole alternator will be stopped.
Yeah.
And for PNG, the AIP was powered by the PNG. This
part is the PMG.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's more or less like small generator.
Yeah.
At the end of the machine. And also AIP, for AIP, there are 2 auxiliary winding in the stators, and the AVR was powered by one of them. And another auxiliary winding is just like feedback the stage of the alternator to AVR to do the regulation. So with this just the difference among the 3 different excitation systems. If tell the difference, first of all, with the difference of the way to power AVR, can see that can understand that the performance of PNG and AIP will be better than shunt. No matter the starting capability, no matter the short circuit sustainability, PNG and AIP will be better than shunt. And the difference between PNG and AIP, there's 3 differences. First of all, the first difference is PNG is an additional components, additional generators,
I get it. Yeah.
which at the end of machine, so the total size of
it's
alternator
bigger.
or the genset will be bigger.
Yeah.
And even the bigger machine, the PNG will be bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first of all, the size.
Yeah.
The second part is more or less the PNG.
Yeah.
No matter how big or how small it is.
Yeah.
Is a rotation machine.
Yeah.
From mechanical point of view,
Yeah.
an additional rotation parts will bring the additional failure rate.
Oh, yeah, you mean this is a moving part, so it is more easy to get broken. Yeah.
Yeah. and without these additional parts and AIP, the failure rate of AIP will be much better than PNG.
Yeah.
And that's the second part. Second things. The third things is more or less like material cost. And PNG will need the additional generator, and AIP just need 2 additional winding.
Yeah.
So if talking about the material cost effectiveness, AIP is better than PNG.
Yeah.
So 3 things: the size, the failure rate, and the cost effectiveness.
Yeah.
AIP is better than PNG.
The raw material of the magnet is very expensive. Now.
So as a summary of the advantage and disadvantage here is performance PNG and AIP is same and better than shunt.
Yeah.
And if talking about the size, if talking about the failure rate, if we're talking about the cost effectiveness, AIP is better than PNG.
Oh, yeah.
So from Leroy Somer, AIP always the best recommendation to our customers.
Yes. Before I have a telecom customer, they need they have the limitation for the installation space, so they have a strict requirement on the size of the generator. So it's a good way to recommend the customer with the Leroy Somer alternator. The size will be shortened.
Yeah, exactly. And here just a picture to show the AIP. You can see that the auxiliary winding is here. And the right part is to explain how the auxiliary AIP working. It's too technical. I will not go detail for this. And here just a chart to show the performance I mentioned. Can see AIP and PNG is same. And shunt is first of all is the performance for starting capability, and can see that for shunt, if we switch on like a 180% low, the shunt will the voltage of shunt will the voltage of the machine with shunt will keep drop.
Drop down directly.
From this point, 180%. And if the machine with AIP and PNG, that starting capability will be up to like 250%. And so for performance for this starting capability, AIP and PNG is sent and better than shunt. Also for short circuit capability. And then as I mentioned, that shunt. The AVR of shunt get the power from the alternator, from the terminal directly. So if the short circuit happen, the machine with shunt will be
shut down.
Shut
down directly.
But if the machine with AIP and PNG, and they could be meet like a 300% rated current for 10 seconds for selective protection of the machine. So normally, such capability is necessary for parallel application, and also for some special applications like
motor.
Yes.
Because the currency for the startup of the motor is the currency will be very strong, very big. So we need the equipped with the AIP. As our technician told me, all the inductive load need equipped with the AIP.
And the second advantage, competitive advantage is LUM,
Yeah.
the low acceptance module.
Yeah.
The function of LUM is mainly for limit the dropping when alternator meet the 100% load switch on, and how the rotation speed of generator and genset to recover fast.
Yeah.
And actually, there's a standard of genset. It called ISO 852A-3 for AC alternator for generator sets. And if your customer if you need the G3 standard,
Yeah.
we'll recommend this LUM function. And this function will help your machine to recover and meet the G3 standard. Some applications which is like a low sensitive application will be recommend.
So you mean like the hospital?
Yeah, hospital,
or the data
telecom.
center?
Yeah, data center.
Yeah, they have strict the requirement of the voltage stable.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, exactly. And there are 3 charts to show clearly about the 2 scenario with LUM and without LUM.
Yeah.
And can see that the full line means with LUM and the dashed line means without LUM. 3 chart, first is for voltage, the second is for frequency, and the third is for low on the shot, which is mean for the active powers from engine.
Okay.
So can see that for 3 chart, no matter for voltage, frequency, or active power,
Yeah.
the machine with LUM, the full line,
Yeah.
can see it will be recovered more faster,
Yeah.
and also more smoothly.
Yeah.
And also this LUM functions has been inserted in our AVR. If you choose the SKU numbers above R250, the LUM will be inserted this function. And you can
this
switch
one?
on and switch on this function in our AVR.
I think the LAMP have a function to. I just summarize it because I'm not understanding the detailed technology for this one, but I just summarize the function of the LAMP. It means that the LAMP function is to recover the speed of the engine, recover the voltage of the frequency very quickly.
Faster and
Faster
smoothly.
Okay.
Yeah, can help the machine back to the rated state quickly.
Yeah.
And the third competitive feature for Leroy Somer product is the insulation class. And we achieve H insulation class for whole product range. Means not only low voltage, but also mid and high voltage product.
Okay.
And about insulation class, actually here there are 2 different concepts. One is for insulation class, one is for temperature raise class. And insulation class can say that is the most critical factor for the longevity of the machine, of the alternator. Because normally the insulation life can decide the alternator life.
If we have a particular welding well with H class the insulation, it will improve the service life of alternator.
Yes. And if see that normally you can see that at the catalog of the product can see like class HH or class HF, class HB, and one it means insulation class, and one it means the temperature raise class.
Yeah.
And with the H insulation class, H is the highest one. Means that no matter to deal with what kind of temperature raise class, for example, H level, F level, B level, there are we can make sure that the life of the insulation is the longest. And H insulation class means can offer the highest like a temperature raise buffer for all applications.
Yeah, so the H class is much better than below ones like the F, B, F. Yeah, it's much better. Yeah.
And for the insulation design light, can see that if the product is insulation class H insulation class and in H temperature range, and with different insulation class and different temperature range, can see that the insulation design life is totally different. For example, if in class HH, the insulation class design life could be like 20,000 hours, which is around 4 years. And if in HF and FB or FB, the life could be like 80 hours, which means around 10 years. And if HB, the life could be like 320 hours, which means more than around 40 years. And also with different insulation class and also different temperature range class, the weight of the machine, even at the same power level and same voltage level, same speed level, the weight of machine will be much higher. For example, if HH is 3 tons and HF will be 4 tons, and HF or FB will be like 5.6 tons. And yes, thanks for choosing Leroy Somer products. That's all for today's presentation.
Thank you, Vincent. Thank you very much for your attendance to support our live show.
And maybe Sophie, you got just a test to check how much the information you got from today's presentation.
Leroy Somer with 1 year's history. The first one, it is a century-old brand. And the second one, I also do a research of the Leroy Somer. The annual revenue is raised $1 billion US 1 year. It is very good performance, good sales. Also, you have 10 production bases around the world, and also you have 470 network for the sales and the after sales service. It is very helpful for our customer. To get the after sales service or the sales support in their local market. Also, I think the most advantage of the Leroy Somer is the patent technology, like the AVR and AREP. It is very functionable.
Exactly.
And can help our customers solve many problems. And offer them the better solution.
So I think Sophie, you are good at the product manager of Leroy Somer, and I think you will happy to recommend our products to your customers as well.
Yes. In my works, if my customer choose the Chinese brand engine, I will recommend our KEYPOWER alternator, because our KEYPOWER alternator is very economic, and also we can offer the customer 3 years warranty. But if our customer choose international famous brand engine, I will recommend Leroy Somer. Leroy Somer with high quality alternator, and also we are all located in Fuzhou City, and they can do support for us very convenient. And also we can save the transportation cost. This saving the transportation cost we will offer to our customer.
Exactly. Thank you, Sophie.
Thank you.
And looking forward that with KEYPOWER and also Leroy Somer alternators, we can help your business in the future. We can really help your business in the future.
Thank you, Vincent. Thank you very much for this special experience and professional introduction to Leroy Somer.
Thank you. My pleasure.
I learned much from this presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And
okay.
thank you all.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.